Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Dragon Ball Nation. Today I'm giving you guys another Q&A today. I apologize for not uploading last night or yesterday at all. I had literally no internet, so it's pretty impossible for me to actually get any of that done. Also, I may in fact be at a convention this Sunday, Lake George Infinity Con. In the process of getting tickets. It's like 15 bucks, so I'll probably be there. So if you're gonna be there, hey, you might see me, but probably no one's gonna be there. So it's not where I live, but I live in that area, so it's easy for me to get around to. I just gave way too much information about my life, didn't I? Anyways, let's get right into this. What do you know to be true? Corn dogs good. Milkshakes are pretty good too. Dragon Ball's awesome. What kind of question is this for a daily question? Like, I could go on for hours answering this. I don't know what they even mean. Is that like some supposed to be some philosophical question because it didn't work? Okay. Do you think Cell got a Zenkai boost when Goku took off half of his body? If so, would you think Cell really wasn't that much stronger than Goku during their fight, but after regeneration, that's where people get the whole 50% stronger than Goku? No, even though Cell probably should have gotten a Zenkai, he didn't. It was never explicitly stated or even hinted at. And Cell was already an ass load stronger than Goku before he got the top half of his body blown off. There's nothing to indicate that he would have gotten much stronger after that. Even when Goku powered up against Goku powered up 50%, and Corrin just like, there's no way you're gonna beat this guy. You know, I'm paraphrasing, but there was no way Goku was gonna beat him from the start. There really wasn't. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, Super Perfect, Metal Cell versus Golden Bills. Gotta go with Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Perfect, Metal Cell. I mean, that just sounds stupid. But I like it. I like it. I'm gonna go with, well, hold on. Wait a minute. Golden Bills? I like how I said Bills, too. So Golden Beerus. No, that would obviously win, actually, now that I actually read the golden part. If you said Ultimate Perfect Cell, though, that'd be a different story. I mean, come on, guys. Congrats on the car, bro. You genuinely seem like a really decent guy. We love you, man. Speaking of cars, someone's got terrible brakes outside. Well, you know, I'm glad you think I seem like a decent guy, because I try to be myself on here. You know, there's liberties taken in videos where I have to, you know, tone down things or something like that, just for, you know, the general public. But generally what you see is is me. I don't try to, I'm not fake at all. I don't try to fake anything in my life. This is me. And people think I'm an asshole sometimes. That's fine. My philosophy is be myself, my YouTube channel, and the people that will like me the most will come around eventually. I don't really give a shit about the people that leave because I'm too mean. It's just, if you don't like me, then you don't have to be here. That's fine. Sure, that means less people watch, but it also means I don't have to be someone I'm not, I guess. So I'm glad you like it, and you know, seem to be fond of who I am, I suppose. And thanks for complimenting the car. It's pretty awesome. Although I gotta get the oil changed. I know where you live. Well, okay. I'll see you at the, well, I don't want to say. That's too, that's a local place. I probably shouldn't say. I know where you live. Yep. Okay. That's all I can really say about that. If Quaman and Popo fused, how black would they be on a scale of 1 to 10? No racism intended. I mean, I guess Quinn would probably make Popo a bit lighter, right? I mean, in all honesty, I think he'd actually have lighter skin, so if Popo was a 10, I'd say them combined would be like a 9. Clayton, though, I've seen that guy on a webcam, and he gives Popo a run for his money. There's gonna be the racist comments because I'm talking about skin color. People can't take a damn joke! Okay. We joke around about that stuff all the time on Skype anyways because we're pieces of shit people. But I don't really even care. You guys know me. If you heard my Q&As before, I'm sure I already got like a million race accounts. I don't care what your skin color is, what your, you know, sexual preference is. As long as you're a good person or don't hurt people or whatever, you know. We're all fucking people. It doesn't really matter. But it's always fun to joke around about stuff sometimes. You know, unless you have like a butt plug up your ass and you can't handle it, that's fine. Who's more horny, Master Roshi or Geekdom? Well, Danny's a pretty horny motherfucker, but I mean, Roshi's just like that next level of perviness, you know? It's really, you can't compete with it at all. It's just not possible. Penis. Vagina. Brock Lesnar versus Mr. Satan. Mr. Satan's, I would say, is probably stronger than any human that I know of out there, I would say. Mr. Satan is pretty strong, although I don't really know much about Brock Lesnar because I don't really care that much about him, to be honest. So yeah, I don't know. That's just my opinion. I think Mr. Satan, he's pretty fast. He disappeared when he went to go fight that gunman that shot him. He disappeared. So, you know. Favorite sex position? Mine is reverse cowgirl. Huh. I'm gonna say... I'm gonna sneeze too. Doggy style. I'll be one of those guys. I'd have to call it doggy style though. It's not like if you've seen dogs have sex, it doesn't look like that. I guess depending on what angle you're going at it with. Goku base in Super versus Buhan Kaioken times 5. Oh my. I would say Buhan. If you're going Kaioken times 5, probably Buhan. Although maybe the thing is that we know that Goku's base, Vegeta's base, can be estimated to be around Buhan and Resurrection F. But after that 3-year training in the chamber, hell, they might have gotten way, way, way above that. I don't know. That's a very good question, actually. That's a featured question right there, because I need you guys to comment about that. Oh, man. Give me your thoughts on that one, guys, because I'm trying to think of like what would definitively say Goku and his base is above a 5 times Buhan. You know, that's crazy to think about. I would still say Buhan due to the regeneration, and even just his raw power would just be stronger, I feel like. I mean, if you've done a times 5, I mean, Jesus. Have you measured your dick with a ruler, or was it too small to measure? I mean... It's definitely above average, but I wouldn't have made a small joke. Jesus. Didn't someone ask me, like... this was back in, like, the old Q&A. Someone asked me my penis size, and I think I actually gave it to them. So if you want to look for that, you know, out of my 80 Q&As, go for it. Super Saiyan Blue versus Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I've been asked a million times and I can't really answer the question because I still don't think that there's definitive proof that confirms one side would beat the other. I don't really care what anyone says because, well, I do care. But I don't care if you tell me shit that I've heard before. If you tell me something new and it makes me change my mind, it's different, but I don't really think there's anything that I don't know that's going to change my mind. SSJ Goku Super versus Baby Vegeta. Didn't we already answer this one? Like, Baby Vegeta would... I mean, he fought Super Saiyan 4. It depends what Baby Vegeta you're really talking about, bro. Like, there's quite a few forms. I don't think he'd beat the second or third form, but maybe the first form, I guess. Like, when he first actually gets inside of Vegeta. I mean, he could probably beat that form. Again, I gotta watch the baby fight again, so... Whis versus... Why did I say Whis? Whis versus Red Super Saiyan God Gogeta. Oh, hands down Gogeta in my opinion. And I'm just talking about, I don't really care about the time reversal. I'm not even gonna count that because I think that's a terrible argument when you say like, oh, these two are gonna fight. I understand in a real fight they could, but just fucking take out the time thing for 2 seconds. Because if you have to rely on, oh, well, he could just, you know, reverse time. Well, then in that case, you know that your character's beat in terms of power. And if we're going strength-wise, Gogeta's going to win. And sure, you could be like, Whis could, you know, use his time reversal. If Gogeta's fast enough, he could just take that, you know, staff and just eviscerate Whis, I guess. I don't know. Base Vegeto anime versus base Goku Super. Wow. My God. I'd be inclined to say in Resurrection F Vegeto, but maybe after that training that they did in the time chamber, Goku might be stronger than Vegeto's base, but Vegeto's base was way ahead of Buhan, so I don't really know. That's a really good question, dude. I don't even know. So is that featured? It's either that or the Buhan question's getting featured, and I don't know which, so I'll have to figure that out. Do you think Vegeto could have beaten Buhan and his base? I think he only transformed to show how much of a disadvantage he was. I don't think he could have beaten him in his base in the manga. I really don't. The manga in the anime, it's heavily implied. It's pretty much shown that his base is way stronger than Buhan. But in the anime, he went straight to Super Saiyan. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure. Because he wasn't really proving anything. He didn't fight him in his base at all in the manga. He just went Super Saiyan. So I just think that he had to go Super Saiyan to beat him. That's just my opinion. SS Blue Vegeto versus Golden Cool Frieza. I guess that's Cooler and Frieza fusion. They're still gonna have that stamina bonus, you know. And if they're both using Patara, then I mean, Cool Frieza would be stronger. But if they have that stamina issue still, then Vegeto's gonna win. Because Cooler and Frieza, if they did do like the same training, let's just say that they are both stronger than Vegeta and Goku, right? Assuming Cooler would still be ahead of Frieza. If they both use Patara, well, I shouldn't say both stronger than Vegeta and Frieza. What I mean is in their golden forms, because the golden form was shown to be a bigger boost than what their Super Saiyan Blues were. And if they're using the same fusion, then mathematically Cooler and Frieza are going to be stronger. And, you know, you could say, oh, tactics, you know, is going to give Vegeto the edge. Maybe, but it didn't give Goku the edge. But the thing we have to remember is, even though the mathematically Cooler Frieza would be stronger, people say it's bullshit. I don't. There still is that line from the manga, and I'm pretty sure it's in the anime as well, that Elder Kai said that it looks like the fact they're rivals, their fusion's even more complete. So, meaning that's more powerful or not, I don't know. But that could give them the edge. So, I think even if they didn't have the strength in line, they could outlast the golden form, because I doubt either of them would have trained to master it. Maybe Cooler. And then combining with Cooler's mastered form and Frieza's unmastered form, it would probably still not make a mastered form, I guess. I just say Vegeto, man. It's a weird question, but I say Vegeto. I do. Legendary Super Saiyan 3 Broly versus Janemba. I'd say Broly. Janemba's really overrated in terms of power that a lot of people think. He's not as strong as Super Buu. He's like in between Super Buu and Kid Buu. Somewhere in that realm. He's not as strong as regular Super Buu. I did a whole video on it. Goku landed way too many hits on him and did way too much damage for him to have been as strong as Super Buu. Goku was scared shitless of Super Buu. Even though he's back to normal, we still couldn't beat him unless we fused. That's what he said when they were inside Buu. So, it's just... There's no way that Janemba's stronger than Buu, Super Buu, but I could see him in the middle of Kid Buu and Super Buu. So, I'd say Broly would win that fight. Legendary, or that's not what it is. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeto versus Beerus plus Whis. Oh, I think hands down, Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan 3 Vegeto, that's not even a fight. Yeah, it's Beerus and Whis fusion, but you're talking about that fucking Vegeto? I mean, that's absurd. I mean, think about it. A regular Super Saiyan Blue Vegeto would already be enough for Whis. But if you got that, then you multiply by 8. I don't know. I just feel like that'd be better than Beerus and Whis. Or, yeah, Beerus and Whis. Have you ever given a girl a rim job? I'm not really into that, so... Who the fuck's asking all these sex questions? That's what I want to know. Blow job or hand job? I don't know what a hand job is, but I know what a handed job is. I'm assuming that's what you mean. Is that even a real question? I mean, is that actually a question? Do I even need to answer this? The answer should be obvious. Sorry to all the kids. Hey, you guys, disclaimer right here. There's no disclaimer. You gotta learn it someday, I guess. I don't know. Expect disgusting things to be talked about in Q&A, that's for sure. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeto Battle of Gods versus Super Saiyan God Gogeta Buu Saga. Oh my god, bro. I mean, even I would think Super Saiyan God's power up is stronger than Super Saiyan 4's. Even though Vegeto would be a stronger fusion, the fact that you said Battle of Gods and Buu Saga doesn't really make a difference because Goku didn't seem to get that much stronger than what he was in the Buu Saga. Maybe twice as much at the very most. I don't know. I would still say Super Saiyan God Gogeta. Evil Buu versus Deborah and Majin Vegeta. That's interesting. Because we don't really know, I don't think indefinitely, that Buu's power necessarily split up into a percentage. You would think that. We don't really know, but I mean, I would probably still say Evil Buu, to be quite honest. Even though, I mean, Majin Vegeta got his shit stomped in by regular Fat Buu, and even if their power split, I mean, Deborah is not nearly as strong as Majin Vegeta. And Majin Vegeta was nowhere near as Fat Buu. Even if their power got split like 60-40, I'd still feel like with all the tactics and regeneration that Majin Buu would have, or Evil Buu, the Gray Buu, I assume is what they mean, the Gray one, not Kid Buu. I would still say that the Gray Buu would definitely win. So, Future Gohan anime versus Android 13 and 14. No Super 13. Oh, I think hands down Android 13 and 14. Oh, I think that's a fight. I mean, if you're talking about the anime one, maybe, but like, especially if you're talking about both of them, I don't even think it's a fight, to be honest. I really don't. Future Gohan was probably about 160 million power level, maybe 150 million. He was around Goku on Namek. That's what I've always estimated. And sure, if you're talking about the anime one, put him at 200 million. In my mind, that's still not enough to take on those two at the same time. SSJ2 Raditz versus Captain Ginyu. Raditz is a 1200 or 1500, so multiply that by 100. Ginyu because Raditz couldn't handle Super Saiyan 2. Boom. And he'll use body change. That's all I can think of. And, let's see, right here. Do you think the whole GT versus Super power scaling is off because in GT and Super is the main characters mysteriously multiply in power? Okay, so because in GT and Super the main characters mysteriously multiply in power. I don't really think it's that. I just think that in GT there's no really good feats and it's very inconsistent, the power of certain characters that just don't make any sense. And even the same goes for Super. I think just wait till Super ends and then probably have your answers, hopefully. And let's see. SSJ4 Goku GT versus Goku Black. As of now, I would actually say Super Saiyan 4 Goku GT because they, when Goku fought him as a Super Saiyan 2, Goku was doing a lot better than Black at certain points. And I understand that they're not the same. That would probably be equated to maybe somewhere around Super Saiyan 3 to like 3.5 Goku from GT. Somewhere around that realm. Just spitball off the top of my head. Obviously, the creators don't crack down the math 100% either, so just kind of spitball it here. And Goku said, you know, oh, well, I can definitely beat this guy easily. Whether he's talking about Super Saiyan Blue or Super Saiyan 3, I just feel like maybe Super Saiyan 4 Goku went all out, he probably could have melted him. Maybe not melted, but definitely beaten him in that initial state. Remember, he gets stronger as he fights, so later on he's going to be stronger. That's just in that initial fight. Okay, that's what I say. Or in his initial appearance in the Trunks arc, too. I'd say Super Saiyan 4 Goku would win. But, let's see. There's a lot of really good questions to put up for a featured one for you guys. I mean, you can answer them all. But I know the one I have featured, people are going to comment on, like, right before they even watch the video, so. Yeah, I think Super Saiyan 4 Goku would probably beat Black. What do you guys think of that? Because it's just based on scaling right there. Super Saiyan 2 Goku with a base form that is stronger than Buhan versus a Super Saiyan 4 Goku whose base form is probably above Gotenks, or more than that even, which is above Super Saiyan 3 Goku from Buu Saga. He's got a weaker base form, but he's also in a stronger form than Super Saiyan 2, and Goku probably could have won as a Super Saiyan 3 against Black, but now he's probably going to have to go Super Saiyan Blue next time they see there. So let's do this. The initial appearance of Black versus Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and then the appearance again of Black against Goku versus Super Saiyan 4 Goku, if that makes sense. You can take both of those and give me your answer for both. I'd say Super Saiyan 4 Goku will probably win against both. That's just my gut feeling. But other than that, guys, hopefully you guys enjoy this Q&A. Hopefully it wasn't too shitty or over-sexualized. I don't know. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, though. That's all that really matters at the end, right? Thanks for watching. Again, I'll be probably at InfinityCon Sunday, even though no one's going to be there. It's like 11 to 4 p.m. 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. So if you're there, I'll probably be wearing I'll wear a Gears of War shirt, and I'll have my Dragon Ball Z wristband on. You'll see me. You'll know it's me. I won't see any of you there though. I already know it. Although I had some fans say he was in Albany, so maybe he'll be there. But other than that, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.